The Federal Reserve just held its Payments Innovation Conference, and buried in the discussions about the future of digital payments, they echoed exactly what projects like Zebec Network have been building for years. Traditional finance, or TradFi, is evolving into what I call ScaleFi, and Zebec is already building the rails that connect them. This isn't speculation, it's institutional validation at the highest level. If you've been following this channel, you know I've been tracking Zebec since the ZBC days. Every partnership, every integration, every institutional move. And what happened at the Fed's conference this week supports everything we've been discussing. The traditional financial system isn't fighting crypto anymore. It's starting to engage with digital asset infrastructure. And Zebec is one of the projects positioning itself right at that intersection. Let's break down what TradFi to ScaleFi really means. Traditional finance, banks, ACH transfers, multi-day settlement times, works, but it's slow, expensive, and excludes billions globally. ScaleFi, short for Scalable Finance, is what happens when you combine the trust and compliance of traditional finance with the speed and accessibility of blockchain technology. Think real-time settlement, programmable money, and interoperable payment rails that work across borders, across systems. The Fed's conference wasn't about replacing the dollar, it was about upgrading the infrastructure that moves dollars. That's the same direction many digital asset firms, including Zebec, are already building toward. Zebec's stablecoin payroll platform shows what ScaleFi can look like in action. Today, some companies can pay employees in real time using stablecoins such as USDC, a dollar-backed regulated digital asset. Imagine an employer in New York paying a contractor in the Philippines continuously as work is completed, not bi-weekly, not hourly, but in real time. No wire transfer fees, no 3-day delays, no unnecessary conversion costs. Zebec says it's building infrastructure for real-time, continuous payments across multiple blockchains. And while this technology is still expanding, it's a real-world example of where payments are heading. Faster, cheaper, and more inclusive. Here's the difference in practice. Old-school payroll waits on calendars, fees, and cutoffs. With streaming stablecoin payroll, earnings flow every second as work completes, instantly settled, transparent, and auditable, freeing cash flow for employees and teams while reducing reconciliation headaches for finance. What separates Zebec from many other crypto projects is that it's working with traditional finance, not against it. Zebec launched the Zebec Carbon Card in partnership with Mastercard in early 2025, starting in Europe with plans to expand. They've also announced collaboration with Uphold for treasury and wallet infrastructure. These are real TradFi integrations. Traditional players using blockchain rails for real-world operations. The Fed's conference emphasized that collaboration is essential for innovation. You can't just replace the old system overnight. You need bridges. You need interoperable rails. That's the space Zebec is building in. Now, let's talk about interoperable payment rails, the real foundation of ScaleFi. Traditional payment systems are siloed. Banks use ACH or SWIFT, cards run on Visa or Mastercard, and crypto lives on separate blockchains. They don't talk to each other easily. Zebec's infrastructure is designed to connect those systems. It supports multiple blockchains and integrates with card networks for seamless payments. The goal: move value across any network, currency, or geography, instantly and compliantly. That's the same type of interoperability the Fed highlighted at its Payments Innovation Conference, bringing TradFi and DeFi together. One of the main themes from the Fed's conference was systems that move the real economy. Not speculation, not trading, but payroll, vendor payments, and remittances. That's exactly what Zebec says it's focused on. While other crypto projects chase retail traders, Zebec is solving real business problems, helping companies pay teams globally in real time. So when the Federal Reserve brings together banks, payment firms, and digital asset experts to discuss innovation, It's clear that the direction aligns with what Zebec and others have been building all along. The Federal Reserve's Payments Innovation Conference signaled a major shift. TradFi is evolving into ScaleFi, and projects like Zebec are developing the infrastructure to make it happen. Real-time stablecoin payments, TradFi partnerships, and interoperable rails that connect digital assets to the real economy. Subscribe if you want to stay ahead of these institutional moves. Drop a comment. Do you think the Fed will eventually integrate with projects like Zebec? Let's discuss. See you in the next one.